What's up, guys? This is Spartacus here, and I have been sick the past couple of days, and so I really wish I could have pushed this video out earlier. And so I'm going to briefly try and quickly go over everything we see within the Season 4 roadmap for Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone. There's going to be a ton of content being added into Warzone this season, and that's a good thing for me because I do not play Warzone whatsoever, and I've thought about playing it recently just because I've just unlocked Atomic Camo within Call of Duty Vanguard, which, by the way, you guys should go ahead and check out that video. There will be a card on screen or a link in the description. And I haven't been playing Warzone at all whatsoever, and I want to get better at it, and so now is my chance because we are getting a brand new Warzone map. This new Warzone map is going to be called Fortune's Keep, and it's essentially going to be the next resurgence map in the game. So similar to Rebirth Island, they're pretty similar in size. It looks like that Fortune's Keep is a little bit wider, which I kind of like, honestly, and I'm really excited to play on this. It looks really bright and beautiful. There's so many key points of interest that are just really interesting to explore, and I can't wait to try it out and hopefully get some gameplay for you guys. And I mean hopefully, because I don't want to share some gameplay where I'm doing terrible like I usually am in Warzone, so it's going to take me some time to actually get good at this game finally. But Storage Town is also making a return on Caldera, which is quite interesting because we're getting a location from Verdansk on Caldera now, and I think that's a pretty cool idea, and I think that's going to really hype up the community to have that as a hot drop location. And so I am really looking forward to be playing on Storage Town once again. Many of us thought that Fortune's Keep was going to be the replacement for Rebirth Island, meaning that Rebirth Island was going to be gone bye-bye, but apparently it has been confirmed that Rebirth Island is actually staying. So we're going to have 3 Warzone maps to play with, and I think I read that the Rebirth Island map and Fortune's Keep are going to be trading, so you won't be able to play on both of them like at the same time if you wanted to, which is a little odd to hear, but nonetheless, I mean, at least they're switching up playlists so we can play on both those maps, which I think is a great idea. There is also going to be a new contract called Black Market Run, and what you have to do is reach the Black Market buy station before the timer runs out. And you're probably wondering, well, what's a Black Market buy station? But these buy stations allow you to buy pretty unique items. You can buy something called a sequencer grenade, have no freaking idea what that is, the Nebula 5 minigun, Foresight, a specialist bonus, or one of several classified weapons. And I'm wondering what those classified weapons are. Maybe they're just talking about like really good weapon blueprints. I have absolutely no idea, but the Nebula 5 minigun sounds pretty OP because it's pretty much just going to be Nebula bullets on a minigun. That could be really annoying to go up against someone with something like that. But Foresight, of course, makes it where you can see all these new zone locations as if you're doing those recon contracts, but you know, you have like all these circles that pop up, so it shows you all of the future zone locations, which I think is pretty cool. And then but yeah, I mean, that looks pretty sick, honestly, getting those rewards, and so I think that just might make me convince me to actually go for them and hopefully get some wins, because I really suck at getting wins in Warzone. There's also going to be bots that are going to be trying to extract cash, and you can infiltrate them and take them out, so you can, of course, take the cash for yourself and probably get a huge bonus to buy things at buy stations. So I think that's pretty interesting. They're really giving Warzone players a lot of chances to earn money, I've noticed recently, and I know I think they've also increased the amount of money you can earn too, maybe like beforehand, but like I said, I don't really pay attention to Warzone that much, so it's going to be quite an interesting season, so I'm really excited to actually try this out. And then there's also going to be an armored SUV added in season, so we'll have to see how fast that thing's actually going to move. But armored SUV, and how many people can it hold? I don't know if they actually told us. But also there's going to be an EMP grenade as well. You know, sometimes it's really annoying to go up against people's in like big Berthas and stuff like that, so an EMP grenade is going to be pretty interesting. I remember when they added that in Blackout, I really enjoyed using it, and it was easy for me to take out enemy players, so I might have a fun time with that. But I wonder if you can apply the EMP grenade in loadouts. They didn't say that. It might only be a lootable item. I'm not 100% sure on that. But also there's going to be a game mode called Golden Plunder, which is going to be only there for a limited time, and the player count is going to increase to 120 players, which is quite interesting. 100 from 100 to 120, which I don't really play Plunder too much, but I have have got a couple wins in Plunder and Caldera, and it is pretty fun to do. But players are going to be dropping more cash in this game mode, and in order to win, you have to reach $5 million. So that's going to be quite interesting. Now let's go ahead and move over to the Vanguard side of things in this next season. So multiplayer isn't really getting a whole lot, which sucks, and I really wish they would actually give us a lot of things in multiplayer so it gives people a reason to play it, because I have no reason to play it, and I know so many other people have no reason to play Vanguard, so it's a real shame there, but we'll cover that content here in a second. However, we are going to be getting Numa as a zombies map for Vanguard zombies, which is pretty awesome, and it's going to be, of course, you know, normal round-based zombies, not the kind of like arcadey, weird, freaking survival thing we got going on. Like, I mean, obviously, zombies always kind of feels like an arcade, you know, first-person shooter anyway, but I mean, like, mobile game type of arcadey. Like, man, I just cannot stand like Terra Maldicta, or of course Der Anfang, the map that came with the game itself at launch. So oh my goodness, but either way, it's good. This is going to have a main story quest, the Numa map will, and you're going to be able to get the Wonder Waft from what it looks like, so I think that's pretty sick. I was thinking that they would be cool if they did add that, and sure enough they did. And so I'm going to be curious how Zombies is going to play now. I hope they really fix the packet burst situation, because I always get packet burst when I play Zombies. I don't know if you guys do, because my internet's real dog crap, so it's a really weird how that works, and I never had that experience within previous Call of Duty titles whenever I played Zombies. For multiplayer, we're going to be getting two multiplayer maps, only two multiplayer maps in this season, one at launch of the season, and then one and later on there during the mid-season update. At launch, we are going to be getting one of the hottest multiplayer maps ever made, USS Texas. I am so happy this map is coming back from Call of Duty World War II. This is one of my favorites. It's a little bit of a shame that we're only getting one original map later on in the season, not even at the launch, but you know, I was wondering how we have not already had Call of Duty World War II remakes in Vanguard. I mean, it's a World War II game. It just makes sense. I don't know why Sledgehammer Games' own maps as well, and we're finally having it. I don't know why it took them this long, but either way, we're getting it now, and that makes me really excited, so maybe that'll give me a reason to keep playing, even though I already have Atomic Camo. But the other multiplayer map coming out later in the season is called These Nuts. Ha! Got him. But no, and seriously, though, the map's actually going to be called Desolation, which looks really good based on the images we got, and I really like maps that are outdoors. They're in like a forest or a jungle type area, a swamp, if you will. Like this, I just love that type of an environment. I don't know why, I just really do for some reason, and we're getting that within mid-season updates, so I'm really curious how that's going to play out. And then when it comes to a new game mode, we're going to be getting Blueprint Gun Game, which is a little interesting. I might try it out. I really gave up on Gun Game a long time ago. I used to really play it like religiously back in like Black Ops 3 and like the previous games before that, maybe even Infinite Warfare as well, but after that, yeah, Gun Game just kind of fell off, which was really unfortunate, and so maybe I'll give it a go and see how it actually plays out. But we're also going to be getting new ranked rewards as well. I really like how they're being consistent with each season with ranked play, giving us new rewards to unlock, so I think that's pretty sick as a good incentive for players who are playing ranked mode, of course. But of course, the new weapons, how can I forget? So one of the new weapons we're getting in the battle pass is called the Marco 5 SMG, and they said that this is really catered as a hip fire SMG. Like, it has a very fast fire rate, and of course with that's going to come with a lot of kick, but the hip fire is extremely well at close quarter ranges, and you're going to be able to akimbo or dual wield this weapon, which is quite crazy to think of. That is going to be something really fun to use, and I might have to make a video on it. I probably will make a video on it, honestly, so just stay tuned for that there in the future. And then the UGM-8 is going to be a new light machine gun. It has a very fast fire rate. They kind of mentioned it's going to be good for like really suppressing enemy fire, and so I have to admit I am an LMG user. I think they're really fun to use. They've become a lot more popular within the most recent Call of Duty games, it seems, and so yeah, I'm curious to see how that one's going to play, considering the of course most OP LMG right now is the Whitley. It's just not even a debate at this point. And then of course we're also going to be getting the push dagger as a new melee weapon, which is kind of interesting. It looks like a throwing knife but as like a melee weapon, so it's kind of funny how you can't actually throw this, but you can throw the axe for whatever reason. I have no idea. And later on in the season we are getting the Vargo S assault rifle, which that gun should should sound familiar to you because recently we got the Vargo 52 assault rifle in Black Ops Cold War. So they're probably the same weapon, just like an older version of it, of course, since this is like World War II era. So I think that's pretty interesting. Didn't really see that coming. And then, of course, Captain Butcher is going to be an operator, which I'm really excited about because I really liked Captain Butcher as a character in Call of Duty World War II. And seeing how he's in the Call of Duty universe now with, like, you know, all these games connected, I just think that's pretty sick. And so I love Captain Butcher. Awesome that we're going to be able to play him as an operator. And, of course, other operators as well are going to be added through bundles and stuff. So, yeah, that is everything, you guys. Literally everything to say about Season 4 for Warzone and Vanguard. I really wish multiplayer was good this year for Vanguard, but it's just being like an afterthought. Like, well, clearly, as you can tell from everything I said in this video, Warzone is going to be like, you know, taking the scene with Call of Duty. That's like literally their main focus instead of multiplayer. That's just how it seems like now, and I really hope that really changes with Modern Warfare 2. Based on what we've heard about the game officially so far, it sounds like it is. It sounds like there is going to be a focus with multiplayer, but I guess we'll have to wait and see until we get hands on the beta, and of course, when the full game eventually, when it comes out later this year. So, yep, that's going to be everything for the video, you guys. I mentioned a lot of things. Stay tuned for future videos. I will be coming out with a video on my ultimate guide on how to unlock atomic camo. So, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and of course, turn notifications on for whenever a video does go live, and I shall catch you guys later.